Hi everyone, Chef Lee's here, and as you can see beside me, it isn't Easter time, we're knocking on Christmas time, okay? So, Christmas, everyone likes a good bottle of wine or two, or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, okay? And we all like, well most of us do, spices, okay? Christmassy, cinnamon, star anise, nutmeg, poached pears, Stilton cheese, Christmas lunch, wherever you are in the world, it's always a nice time. I like the tree, I love the lights and all that kind of jazz. So, Christmas time is a time for a good curry. You know, the UK, we all love, or mainly most of us like to enjoy a really nice curry. Everyone's always at the local curry houses, chicken tikka masala, Rogan Josh, probably not even heard of in India. But it's a great dish and I love them as well. I'm sure most people would agree. I love spices. I'm always using them. They're very good for your health. They're the unsung heroes of health. They don't really get the mention that the other kind of foods do. You know, your greens, your omega-3 foods, fish. But spices are powerful stuff and you can use them well, okay? And use them in your cooking. You could grate some nutmeg on your cereal, and some potato dishes, eggs, put some curry powder in your omelette, add it to potato dishes, you know, again, use your imagination and the list is endless. Right, so what I'm going to do is make a nice chicken curry, dead simple. Just cook those onions down. Again, I've got tips from my friend Anwar in Dubai. He's a chef from Bangladesh. Still connect with him on social media and he's hoping to go back and open his own restaurant, so good luck to him. He gave me some tips on how to cook. Obviously they use more chili. You never eat a curry what they eat because it's too spicy, so you have to go with what you want to do. Alright, so it's just some soft spices. We're not using the harder spices. We normally cook them first in the oil first, the hard spices to the soft spices. We're going to use some tomato puree because it thickens the sauce as well. You can use tinned tomatoes or passata or fresh tomatoes, just entirely up to you, alright? So, spices, chicken curry, serve with some rice. I do like it with mashed potato as well. It's really nice, some creamy mashed curry, some coriander on the end. Beautiful, okay? Everybody loves a good curry at Christmas time when you open your presents. And you can have a good tipple at the same time as well, okay? So, okay then, chicken curry it is. So I run you through step by step what I've done to try and get a quick curry onto your plate. The first thing I've done is put about 3 to 4 tablespoons of rapeseed oil. You can use butter or ghee. I've got 1 brown onion thinly sliced and I've cooked it down about 15 minutes, okay, medium heat, and get those onions nice and soft, okay, that's quite important in making a curry, okay. So I'll just bring that up there nice and those onions are nicely cooked down, okay. So take your time, about 15 minutes. I've got 3 bay leaves going in, okay. Alright. We'll try and get it as quick as we can. Alright, here, got about a tablespoon of garlic, 4 cloves, and the same amount of ginger, okay. Chopped it up really finely, or you can turn to a paste. So that's going to go in. I'll turn my heat up a little bit quicker so I can speed up the cooking process. Again, just take your time. And then we'll just stir that in, alright? If you're making other curries, you put your hard spices in like cardamom, cinnamon in first, cook them in the oil like a Rogan Josh. You can do this with lamb as well. So your hard spices always go in first, otherwise you'll burn up the soft spices. So again, the garlic's in, the bay leaves in. You don't have to give it too long, sort of saute it off. A minute. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with the spices, which have all combined together here, okay? Alright, so they're going to go in. I've got two teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, half a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of cumin, okay, half teaspoon of coriander seeds, half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of garam masala, okay. Put a bit of water in there, like that. So that brings it to a paste. So that's ground coriander seeds. See that coming to a paste now. So I'm just cooking out those spices. And I'm going to go with about 1.5 chicken breasts cut up. Get them in there. Season it up. Bit of black pepper in there as well. Okay. So I'll just run you through it again. We'll just have a look. We had half a teaspoon of garam masala, half a teaspoon of ground coriander, half a teaspoon of turmeric, okay, and we have 2 teaspoons of ground cumin and 2 teaspoons of paprika, okay, 3 bay leaves, 4 cloves of garlic and the same ginger, okay, so about a tablespoon of each of those. Season up, black pepper, bit of salt, chickens in, 1.5 breasts, dash of chilli powder if you want, but remember that ginger really heats up the curry as well because it's quite spicy stuff, okay. So chickens, it's time to seal. I've got tomato puree here as well. So again, a couple of tablespoons, like that, maybe 2.5 tablespoons. You could do 3, you could do a few more if you want. And that's going to act as the paste. It's just going to cook out in there. And that'll thicken into a nice curry sauce. So you can use chopped tomatoes, you can use the passata. But when I worked with an Indian chef, a woman in Lancaster, she used to always use tomato paste, which I think is a really good idea. So you can see that sort of coming together now, can't you? Just saute it off a bit. What I'm going to do now, okay, just going to add some water now. So add some water just to, about there, stir it round. What is that, another 15 minutes to cook. Alright. So I'll bring it to a boil, put on a medium heat, okay. Yeah, about 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes. So about 20 minutes there. You can see it sort of just coming together nicely. The chicken's cooked, the curry's coming together, okay. Didn't take long. What we're going to do now, you can add a bit of yogurt in there. Okay, or even a bit of coconut milk would be nice, into sort of a coconutty type Caribbean curry. That'd be really good. I'm just going to pour a bit of cream in just to enrich it a little bit. Okay, nice thickened sauce. That's it. Alright, got some coriander here, just going to snip some in. I love coriander, it's delicious. Alright, a bit in there, must save a bit to just garnish it on top. Just save it with rice, I'll just put it in the bowl, we can have it with rice, mashed potato. Look at that colour now, just sort of, sort of creaming up together nicely. Check your seasoning, does it need a touch more salt? Probably does. Again, if that was coconut milk, that'd be really coconutty. Squeeze a lime, you could put a squeeze of lemon in there star anise might go quite well at the end. Definitely just a squeeze of lemon would be nice. I think the Indians put that in as well. But if I was doing a little sort of coconutty type one, put a bit of Thai basil in there or something like that. Okay, but coriander works really well. Check it again. I do like my coriander, I like my herbs. And for me that's done. And just keep checking the seasoning. And we'll place it in the bowl, eh? Always checking it. Are you happy? Everyone likes it a bit differently. Some like it spicier. Okay. I don't like it too spicy because it just ruins it, but nice little kick to it there. And let's get it in the bowl. You just serve it like that. It's good for probably 3 people. Yeah. It's really nice with lamb as well. The lamb really is really good with this as well. Some good lamb. Chicken on there, look at that, delicious. Alright, just put a bit more coriander on the top. I just love this stuff, one of my favourite herbs. Okay. And there we have it. A really delicious chicken curry. Again, just some potatoes, mashed jacket potato. It'll go well really in a jacket. Just scoop some on. Some beautiful rice. Fragrant jasmine again. Replace the cream with yogurt. Coconut milk, a bit of lime juice, a bit of lemon juice if you're keeping it Indian in. Lime juice if you want the coconut milk in. Holy basil, coriander. You know, it's entirely up to you, but I just prefer a bit of cream just to do it. So, yeah, it's delicious. Okay then, there we have it. That's Christmassy chicken curry. Cold day, spicy, it's Christmas, goes quite well, and I just love a good curry. Thank you and see you in the next video. Take care.